Okay. So now I'm going to bring you into the chat, just like last week.
So I'm in Iowa, in Kansas, and Dr. Siddle put in an email to the department chair that sat on the actual meeting. So hopefully we get that in there. And, Iowa is a very viable option.
It's interesting.
They go to similar program, but it's smaller, but very similar program. But at the same time, I would choose would be I did scholarships and then assistantship.
Oh, wow. That might be better. I can hear hello, hello.
Yeah, and it depends because most of my research is conducted. I am conducting development, and right now at the university. A lot of
Well, now let me know when you're in.
I mean, I get 2 days, so it was only $7. I just don't know, like, people do it. I mean, I know my friends, people love it. Lena's already telling me what she's thinking about ordering, and it's like on Amazon right now. Yeah, it's like, I mean, it's scary, but I mean, I think Too late. Too late. You think it was actually right? I know it's like super
Huh, it didn't work.
And they just like, randomly, there's like 4 of them there, and there's one down there. I don't know why they just like spazzed out randomly.
You want to try again? I don't know why I'm typing when I could just talk to you. It seemed to take 2 tries last week. Maybe it's just something about your hardware. All right. Prepare yourself. I am about to do it. 3, 2, 1. Seems to be all over the place. Still not yet. Huh. Wonder. Then ESP will get stripped out. That is a good idea. Huh. No, still nothing, huh? Third tries the charm. Or do you want to type out your issues and maybe I can help you troubleshoot them? Huh. Do you remember what it is? What it's called? It's weird. And a simple way to get around it might be to, okay, do you have the Chrome, Google Chrome browser? That one might work better. Although anything that it tells you to download should be safe. Do you want to leave and come back into the webinar in Chrome first and then do it? It might be worth the experiment just to see if it'll work better for you in future weeks. Or are you using Chrome right now, maybe? Okay, I'll wait for you. There's a mistake after logging. Okay. All right, let's try it again. You ready? I'll wait for you to give me the okay. All right, let's do it. Hey, I heard you.
Yeah.
All right. Great. Yeah, we really were supposed to have at least one other person show up today. They really needed help too, so I was kind of hoping they would come.
Yeah.
This is the easiest way for me to help them.
Yeah, that's. Yeah, I got more stuff done and went out and took pictures in the front of the church, and I added those on to see what you think about that. And can you hear me?
I can. I muted my microphone because I'm in a busy place. So when you're talking, I'll probably mute it just so that there's no interference.
Okay.
I'm in a coffee shop, which is kind of normally where I work. It's not ideal for webinars. I might find a better spot around here for webinars at some point. Yeah, let's go take a look at your site. You'll have to remind me what it is again.
Keokuk.
Yeah, Keokuk.
CUM.
I have it. I think. I have it in memory. All right, and let me share my screen. Oh, no, I went to the wrong one. One of these is correct and one of them is not correct.
It's the Keokuk TUM Church.
Oh, it's TUM Church. Okay. Okay. So can you see what I'm seeing?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see that this is off slightly.
yeah, and I couldn't get that back up there. When I typed in my welcome, it put it down underneath here, and then I couldn't get this to go back up there, and I'm not sure why.
Okay, well, let's take a look. We'll fix that Easter worship times. We'll make that look better too.
Well, I thought I had, but maybe I didn't save it like I should.
Okay. Okay, so the thing that we need is this custom CSS, and it's in there.
Mm-hmm.
Let me kind of just make sure the settings are all similar. I just looked at the youth one. Now I'm going to go back to the welcome one. Wow, it really is all the same.
Yeah, I kind of looked at everything, and I couldn't figure out why it wouldn't, unless when I put in the actual page, unless I left a space or something out.
Yeah. Whatever I did fixed it. I think. At least the preview is correct. Okay. So your Easter worship times. So one of the things that you'll notice is the text here isn't very readable, and then it's right on the edges.
Uh-huh.
There are no margins. So let me, if I can, see if I can help you fix that. So we'll change the text to light.
Uh-huh.
It'll show up better on the red with light. And then under advanced design settings here, there's a place where you can adjust the margins and the padding.
Uh-huh.
And the margins is the space outside of the object that separates it from other things, just like margins around a page. But the padding is the space within the object between the stuff that you're doing and the border. And that's what we want. So I'm going to put in 20 pixels. That might be too much. We'll see. That's pretty good. Okay, so let's go ahead and save the changes, and then we'll make sure they took, since you were having problems with that earlier.
Because I put the pictures in of the church, on the banner, and I thought I went back and looked, and I thought I updated it and everything, and I thought it took too.
But yeah, but they didn't show up. That's weird. Let's see if the image is in your, maybe you made the changes and you previewed them, but the update didn't quite go through.
Yeah.
Okay, so the changes at least worked in this case. So let's try to find, where did you put the image of the church? Did you put it up here in the banner?
Yeah, I took those out. Well, I just put them, the little X next to the picture when you go into the page.
But also,
Like when you go in, when you go into here and you click on this, and
I don't know what was this. I was like, what is your problem?
then you go into upload image. There's like a little, there's like, you know, to take, and then I picked out the page I wanted and I uploaded it into the background.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Your favorite? Okay.
And I saved it.
Did you get rid of the other one? Did you delete it?
Yeah, I deleted it because there was like a little X beside it.
Okay. All right, let's get rid of this, and then let's. There you go. You'd probably like to see more of your church, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know how to scale it down so that it made it.
This is kind of a problem no matter what web software you're using, which is why you always have to have some kind of video editing capabilities in order to do everything that you want. Let me see. Let me find the image and download it onto my computer. And then you're on a PC, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, so this image doesn't give us a lot to work with because it doesn't really match the aspect ratio that we're working with, which is really long and narrow, or really long and squat, I guess. Let's take a look at your other ones and maybe we can get something out of this. Okay, so this is a little better. So I probably don't have to tell you that you'll want to take another picture when your trees are all full.
Okay.
You know that, right? I mean, there's a best time of year to take a picture of your church.
Yeah. I've got some other ones that I didn't download up here, and they're further away.
Oh, you didn't?
They're on my desktop.
You want to get into your media manager and upload one of them?
Okay.
And then I should be able to get access to it. I'll close just so that I'm not in there. And then I'll kind of show you how to edit the pictures.
Okay.
12 days to Easter.
I know, it's getting...
Your countdown convicts me.
Can I go from, should I use this site that I can work on this one as well as you?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you tried to go to the home page and to edit it, it would say that I'm currently controlling it, and it would ask if you wanted to take over. So that's kind of how it does. Only one person can make changes at a time, but you can take over from somebody else.
I'm trying to edit. So how do I do that then?
Well, just you're trying to upload the, so in your downloaded media, add new. You see it here?
Yeah.
And then upload it there.
Yeah. And should I?
And then just let me know when it's done.
I can't, do I need to go out of this and go into another page then?
You can just go to your main dashboard, which if you're on your site, it will say visit dashboard here,
Okay,
right up
well,
here in the admin. It
yeah,
should let you in.
I don't have my site open.
Oh, you don't?
Let me go to a new tab and I can open my site and
Yeah, no doubt. And if you ever wanted to drive, I could teach you how to share your screen with me, and I could watch you do things. That's always a possibility. Did you ever consider putting a United Methodist logo with your name?
yeah. And
Is that the way that you would like it to be, or?
yeah, we had talked about that. We just didn't.
Get around to it?
I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And I got the. I got the credit card from the secretary for the treasurer, and I'm gonna go ahead. Now, do I have to have this all set up before I go ahead and get the domain?
No, you do not. Even if you installed the domain, you could still keep the site private. So you can do the domain at any time.
Okay, because I can go ahead and do that, and then oh, let's see. I got one downloaded now.
Okay.
A lot further away. I'll see what you think about that one.
Yeah, let me take a look. I don't see it yet. Let me know when it looks like it's finished.
It's got about 60%.
Okay. All right. Does anybody crop wheat around you, or is it all corn?
Mostly corn. Corn and beans. Okay, it's downloaded.
Okay. All right.
That one.
It's pretty high quality. Let me see. Okay, are you looking at my screen?
Yeah.
I'm gonna see how. Oh, I know the thing that I wanted to see was back. Okay, so right here, there's a button that says Edit Image.
Uh-huh.
So I'm gonna do that.
Now, is this in something you have on your computer, or is this something that we
Nope,
have?
you can do it too.
Okay.
Although it's not picking up the image. This happens sometimes. I'm not really sure why. Let me make a note of it. Let's see. Okay, let me try an older image and see if it'll let me edit one of those. No, it won't let me do those either. So weird. What happens if I hit... Huh. All right, well, I was going to show you something cool, but I'm not. Let's just try to use the image as it is and see what happens.
Okay. And then I was going to put another one on. It has two different banners that we have that go across, and I was going to put the one that had the that was scrolling. I was going to put this one on the other one. I think I had one with the little.
So it didn't give me the option to get that image because the page needs to reload before it can find it. So that's just a little tip to you. Because I was still on the old page, I still had that opened up. And it doesn't, it had already loaded your media library earlier before you put that image in. So you just have to, I just hit update and that effectively reloaded the page. Okay. We'll see what happens with this image.
Okay.
I think it might be too far back, but we'll see.
That's better.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Cuts off the very tip there.
And the welcome is kind of under the church. It's almost in the grass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Well, you kind of get a sense for what size the image needs to be. And plus, like I said, you're going to have trees that are budding soon, and you'll have a much better picture.
Yeah.
In a month or two.
Yeah, greener grass, and it'll just be.
Yeah, but we can use this as a placeholder for now.
Yeah. I did get a copy of the trends. She sent it to me in JPEG.
She sent it to you as a JPEG, huh?
Well, no, it's in
PNG or
Publisher.
PDF. Oh, it's in Publisher.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're gonna have to. So in Publisher, it's really easy to publish to PDF. It's in the main file menu, and just ask her to do that and send you that file instead. The file she sent you is .pub, right? It's a Publisher file.
Yeah.
Do you have Publisher on your computer?
Yeah.
You do have Publisher on your computer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, let me show you how to do it then.
Okay.
I keep Publisher on my computer, even though I don't use it very often because lots of churches use it. Okay, so I'll just take anything that I made on Publisher. Ow, that was lame. Okay, so here's a resume that I did for Wartburg College a long time ago. And say I want to save it to PDF because PDF is much better for your website. So you can hit export, create PDF XPF document.
Okay.
And then name it whatever you want. Options, minimum size, standard. Standard is probably the one you want. Yeah, 150 DPI, that's good. So you don't really need any of the options. You just hit publish and then it creates your PDF. And make sure you save it someplace you can find it easily.
Okay, probably to the desktop.
Yep. Yeah.
So then, how do you put it in?
Just like you did your image, exactly the same way. Go to media and add new and just either drag it in there or just find it on your desktop and select it. And then if you want to put it into a post, I can give you a refresher on how to do that. It's good to see things multiple times.
So if I want to put it under the trends, we already had a.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. We did a trends. So it's just under your news feed. So you would just go new, post, which is the very first option. And then you would name it trends for, and actually trends is kind of insider language. So you might want to say trends newsletter for, and then put the date.
Okay.
And then hit add media. Select your, you can upload your thing here, by the way, too. I have my Felt Core PDF, so that's just an example. And then choose the category news, and that's it.
And so
then
then
you
they
can
can flip through it, through the newsletter that way.
Yep.
Okay.
So what will happen is it will put a it'll put a link to that PDF document on your page, and when you click it, it opens it in your web browser.
Okay.
Of course, this is still my gaming character, which completely sells me as a geek. One of these, when you actually have a trends newsletter on here, you can delete that file. You won't need that anymore. And then I'm not going to save this one. I'll let you do it yourself, okay?
Okay.
No, that other guy never came onto the webinar. It's one of the Sudanese guys. They needed a lot of help with their site. Just looking forward to training them up.
Yeah, this has been so helpful for me. I've just been.
Well, if you came every week, you'd be an expert web designer at some point. You could do websites for other churches.
Well, I actually got laid off in March, or in November. So I'm at home and I've been trying to get working on this, and then I've got several other projects in my works, and so.
Oh, great.
I've enjoyed it.
Web design is a very marketable skill.
Yeah.
Of course, our system makes it we try to make it as easy as possible for churches.
Well, this has been really good. I have really learned a lot on this. And so now on the Divi Builder, like if you wanted to add some of the, like the buttons, say if we wanted to prayer, you know, like somebody wanted,
To submit a prayer?
yeah, just submit a prayer. And you said something about you could have a button that said submit prayer. Then would you have to have a form in there for that, or just?
Yep. Yeah. So what I would do is I would create a new page, and I would call the page prayer requests. And then you actually have access to a really powerful form builder. It's down here where it says forms, but you may not need that for this. You may just be able to use one of the Divi modules. And actually, after I make this, I can save it for you, and you can work from this.
Okay.
I'm going to add a new row. I'm going to insert the module contact form. Oh, they made this better. How nice.
Yeah.
You can add custom fields. This is a new thing that Divi just did recently that I didn't even know they had.
Wow.
Which is great. Okay. So, all right, so let's add a new field. Let's call it, prayer recipient. Make it an input field. Let's not make it required. So we'll have them put their name, then we'll have them put the recipient. And then if this email is required, we don't want to make that required. And then let's change message to prayer request. And we will make that one required.
Okay.
And then oh, okay, the field ID. And then how about reply field?
Okay.
This is so great. This is new, so I'm learning this as I'm showing it to you. Okay, and let's, oh, these are the only 3 options though. Okay. I really wish it let me. So it'd be good if it had a yes, no. Okay, so we won't do this because it won't do. If I was able to put in a drop down that said yes or no, and then we could have them request a response. But that can always just be up to whoever your prayer team or your pastor's discretion. So, Okay, so let's display CAPTCHA. Yes, that'll keep you from getting spam. Let's take a look at it and see what it looks like.
Okay.
Okay, so I made this full width, and I need to make it. I need to make it half width. So. Make full width? No. It's nice that they let you.
They let you change that.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to change name from. Let's change it to submitter. And you can play around with that language.
Okay.
You can come up with language that you like better.
Okay. What would you put that under then?
Yeah, okay, so it's a page, so you can put it somewhere on your menu.
Mm-hmm.
You can put it under ministries. You can put it under contact us. You could add a button to your home page. There's a number of ways you could do it. Let me save the page, and then I'll show you which way would you like to do it, and I'll show you how to do that.
I think putting a button on the home page, like just on its own, just a little.
Okay. All right. Well, I still have your home page open. Let's look at a preview of it, though, so we can figure out where the best place. Where do you think it should go?
Maybe down.
This will probably be filled, by the way.
Where it says "Hello World," maybe, because I think that was just something we that was just one that I was messing with.
Okay, so this is your news feed. So this will automatically show your last 2 posts. When you have a new post, it will go to the top and it will push the Trends newsletter for March down.
Okay.
So you want this space, but we can put it right under these, and I can show you a good way to do it. So this is the area that we're talking about. So let's add a new row. We'll make it a single column. We'll try the call to action, and if that doesn't work, we'll use a button. Submit a prayer request. How about this? You can change the language too. It's not great. Okay, so the button URL is the page that we just created, which is I think it's this. Yep. So I just remembered what I called it. You might have to look through your pages to find it after it was already created, but I kind of remembered what it was. Mm-hmm. So I was able to find it again. So I'm going to put that link there. Use background color, text color, light. Let's try centered. Let's see what this looks like. Let's actually not do centered. Let's do left. Oh, I was really hoping it would put the submit on the same line. Let me see if there's a way. No, it's not. So we'll have to do it the other way. I was going to try to do it so that it didn't take up a lot of space on your home page. Okay. So I'm going to split this into 2 columns instead. And in this one, I'm going to insert a button.
Okay.
And the button URL is that same page. The button text will be submit. Button alignment left. That's color dark. And then over here, I'm going to do just a normal text field. Dark, I'll make it right. We want to hear your prayer requests. Make it an H2. Get rid of this old thing. Let's see what this does.
Okay.
So it doesn't look very exciting, does it?
Doesn't really line up very good. Could you pull that submit underneath?
Like it was before?
Yeah.
Let's try,
Or,
let me try doing one more thing. I'm going to give the section a background color. Really tan color. Oh. And I made it transparent. I didn't want to. This may fix the issue. First of all, I guess let's just see what it looks like. No, it didn't really do it, did it? Okay. I'm going in a flurry and not explaining anything. I just realized it's probably because we're almost out of time. Let me just, I'll get this set up and then I'll save it and then you'll get to play around with it and see what you like. So now it's kind of in its own section.
okay.
This might look better. I'm just changing the alignment slightly. Something like that.
Yeah, that looks good.
And then you can play around with it. You can change the text size. You can actually make these margins less if you wanted it to take up less space. I think, what is this, an H2?
Mm-hmm.
That's the largest size. So that's something to think about. Okay, I'm gonna update this. And then the next time you come on, hopefully you'll be able to we'll get started faster, and then we'll be able to get into it faster. Do you have any more questions before we go?
No, I think I got some things to work on, and then
stuff to, yeah.
Hopefully next time I'll be ready to go into. I searched our domain and our what we have as far as the website is not taken, so we're good for that.
Okay.
And
great.
So the .com or .org, either one is, we can go with that. So.
Okay, you can buy both, and you can point them both at your site.
Okay.
One. The .com you can just have redirect to the .org, and GoDaddy can help you set that up. Just say, I want this to point at our .org. And then the .org, you can follow the instructions to point it towards our site, towards your site here. Okay, great. Well, it was nice spending the time together again, and come back next week or let us know if you have any further questions, okay?
Okay, well, thank you very much. See you next week. Bye-bye. Bye.